First question is, two touching bars 1 and 2 are placed on an inclined plane forming an angle alpha with horizontal. The masses of the bars are equal to m1 and m2 and the coefficients of friction between the inclined plane and these bars are equal to mu1 and mu2 respectively, with mu1 is greater than mu2. Find the force of interaction of the bars in the process of motion, the minimum value of the angle alpha at which the bars start sliding down. M1 and M2 are the masses of the bars and alpha is the inclination. To solve this problem, we first find the acceleration of these bars without contact. This is the FBD of bar M1. Suppose M1G, gravitational force M1G is acting perpendicular to the ground. One component of M1G is parallel to this plane. It is M1G sin alpha, and other component of M1G is perpendicular to this plane. It will be M1G cos alpha. Suppose acceleration of this bar is A1. Since bar is moving in downward direction, so there will be a frictional force of magnitude mu1 n1, as mu1 is the coefficient of friction between bar M1 and this plane and n1 is the normal reaction. So from this FBD we can write m1g sin alpha minus this mu1 n1 is equal to m1 a1. This is your equation, and this normal reaction n1 will be equal to m1g cos alpha, as there is no motion perpendicular to this plane. So n1 is m1g cos alpha. From this equation we can write a1 is equal to m1g sin alpha minus mu1 n1 upon m1. This is the equation, and on substituting this value of n1 in this equation we get g sin alpha minus mu1 n1 upon m1. Substitute the value of n1, we get g sin alpha minus mu1 g cos alpha, as value of n1 is m1g cos alpha. So this is the acceleration a1 of bar m1. Similarly, for bar m2 we can write a2 is equal to m2g sin alpha minus mu2 n2 upon m2, and this value of n2 is m2g cos alpha. Substitute this value n2 in equation a2, equation for a2, we get a2 is equal to g sin alpha minus mu2g cos alpha. We have already calculated a1 is equal to g sin alpha minus mu1 g cos alpha. Now case first, if mu1 is less than mu2, in this case a1 will be greater than a2 and both bars will move separately with accelerations a1 and a2. Also interaction force between bars will be 0. Now suppose mu1 is greater than mu2. In this case a1 is less than a2 and there will be interaction between the bars, and so both bars will move together with common acceleration. Suppose this common acceleration is a. As accelerations of both bodies will be same, so these bodies can be considered as a single system. Now FBD of system of mass m1 plus m2 is m1 plus m2 g is acting in downward direction. m1 plus m2 g sin alpha is the component of m1 plus m2 g along the plane, and m1 plus m2 g cos alpha is the component of m1 plus m2 g perpendicular to the plane. n1 plus n2 is the net normal reaction of the plane on the body, and mu1 n1 plus mu2 n2 is the net frictional force on this system. From this FBD we can write n1 is equal to m1g cos alpha and n2 is equal to m2g cos alpha. We have already shown these two results, and m1 plus m2 g sin alpha is acting in downward direction parallel to the plane. m1 plus m2 g sin alpha minus mu1 n1 plus minus mu2 n2 will be equal to m1 plus m2 a. From this equation we can write A is equal to m1 plus m2 g sin alpha minus mu1, value of n1 is m1 g cos alpha, so here is m1 g cos alpha, value of n2 is m2 g cos alpha, so the value of n2 is m2 g cos alpha upon this value m1 plus m2. This is the common acceleration of the system. In this case, the new FBD is, this is the new FBD, and F is the force of interaction on bar M1 due to bar M2. N1 is the normal reaction and A is the common acceleration. So from this FBD we can write M1G sin alpha. This is the downward force and F is also acting in downward direction along the plane, so plus F, the frictional force mu1 n1 is acting opposite to the direction of acceleration, so minus mu1 n1 is equal to m1 a. So F will be equal to m1a plus mu1 n1 minus m1g sin alpha. Now we substitute the value of A in this equation. We get, this is the value of A plus mu1 n1, n1 is m1g cos alpha minus m1g sin alpha, m1g sin alpha. Now on simplifying this result we get this as new equation. From here m1 sin alpha get cancelled with this m1 sin alpha, m2 sin alpha will also get cancelled with this m2 sin alpha, and mu1 m1 cos alpha with this mu1 m1 cos alpha. The final result is F is equal to mu1 minus mu2 m1 m2 g cos alpha upon m1 plus m2. In part B we have to calculate minimum acceleration. The expression for acceleration is A is equal to m1 plus m2 into g sin alpha minus mu1 m1 g cos alpha minus mu2 m2 g cos alpha upon m1 plus m2. As we know that as alpha decreases, sin alpha also decreases and cos alpha increases. Therefore, for minimum value of alpha, A should be minimum, but A is greater than equal to 0. Therefore, we can write m1 plus m2 g sin alpha minus mu1 m1 g cos alpha minus mu2 m2 g cos alpha upon m1 plus m2 is greater than equal to 0. From this equation we can write m1 plus m2 into g sin alpha minus mu1 m1g cos alpha minus mu2 m2g cos alpha greater than equal to 0. Sending these two terms in RHS we get m1 plus m2 g sin alpha is equal to mu1 m1 minus plus mu2 m2 into g cos alpha, here greater than and equal to. Now cancel g with this g, we get rearranging this term in LHS we get, and this term in RHS we get tan alpha is greater than equal to mu1 m1 plus mu2 m2 upon m1 plus m2. So the minimum value of alpha is given by mu1 m1 plus mu2 m2 upon m1 plus m2.